And I'm back with my review of Twilight, and this is Chapters with Chem. And I'm actually really excited to review about Twilight because when I first read it, obviously, it was when it came out as a movie, and it was super exciting to watch the movie and read the books and kind of understand. But obviously, when I was younger, I didn't understand the dynamics of the book. I didn't understand like the characters, the depth of the characters. Those weren't things that I was looking at. I was looking at the gist of it, the steaminess of it, and I was looking at probably a lot more to do with the boys in it than anything else. But this time I'm reading it and I'm really, really excited to read about Bella. And I know that in the movie, Bella, like portrayed by Kristen Stewart, she seems like she's not all there. She's got like very little emotions. She's not like an interesting character. But if you read the books, she's so emotional. She's a very in-depth character. I have to give it to Stephenie Meyer. She's written it so well because it's not overly descriptive. It's witty, it's funny, it's cute, it's personal. And I really, really enjoyed it because I think the reason why Bella, in how she's portrayed to the outside world as if not having emotions or whatever, is because she's so inside her own thoughts. She's got all of these thoughts just racing through her mind 24/7. She's just thinking. She's an overthinker. And she's thinking about it so much that like she forgets to pay attention to the things around her. And I think I think that is what the character is supposed to be. And it's so interesting. And the funny thing is that she's such an interesting character inside her mind, and Edward can't read it. She can't read her thoughts. And it's so cute. And I really enjoyed like how to kind of see her in a different light because I've watched the Twilight movies. I watched the Twilight movies religiously. I watch it once a month. Like specifically Twilight, I watch it once a month. But when you read the books, obviously there's such a difference when you're reading the books and when you watch the movie because you can't hear her thoughts. But in the book, the way that Bella communicates how she's feeling, what she likes, what she doesn't like, how she's kind of how she's grown up, and how you can feel like the little bits of burden that she's had growing up with an unavailable mom where she's always had to take care of her. And then you finally come and you see that Charlie is a different kind of parent who thinks about who takes care of her, who's always putting her first as opposed to what Renee is doing. And I thought that was so well done. I really liked how Stephenie Meyer portrayed Bella. She's a very interesting character, to say the least, and she's funny. She's very funny. There's a few lines in there that really got me like chuckling, and the way she's described Edward, I know it's an obsessive romance. I'm not trying to like make it what it isn't. It's a weird romance because obviously this guy is like 117 years old and he goes to university, he goes to high school every couple of like few years, and he just stays there like that, trying to blend in with kids. But it's honest to God romance, and it's love at first sight, and it's curiosity, and it's something that I don't think happens for a lot of people, but I think it's happened to her in a way that it's once in a lifetime. And I know I've seen the videos of like how Rob Pat reacts to these like Twilight movies and the videos and the books, and I know he hates it. I know he hates to be called Edward, but he played it so well. Like the smile, some of the ways she's describing the smile, and like things that stand out to me immediately, like the pop of Rob Pat's face just comes into my mind, and it's like, could not have casted a better guy, honest to God, could not have casted. And like I would love to see some more Twilight movies, because I read The Midnight Sun. As I was reading this, I kind of went back and forth between Twilight and Midnight Sun to kind of get Edward's perspective, because obviously he's like a bit of a creep. He goes into her bedroom at night and watches her sleep, and I'm like, that's stalking, but obviously romanticized in this one. But interesting nonetheless, because you see the dynamics between the two main characters, and I'm now torn. I'm actually really torn whether I want to continue reading with New Moon, because I have it, but I want to start on a new book, which is from, like, I have my book club book as well, and I want to get another book to read, but my money is just going to be disappearing at the speed of light with the way I want to purchase books. Maybe I'll just buy one book for this week and I'll read another book next week. But if I buy 2 books this week, I won't have to worry about next week. And if I finish both books by next week, I can just read New Moon. This is tough. Shit. Anyway, so if you haven't read Twilight, and I don't think a lot of people haven't, if you haven't read Twilight and you're looking for a good way to start out, like a good classic romance that's got a bit of humor in it, it's current, it's relatable, the girl is a bit silly, she's got a bit of things going on, you've got family, you've got friendship, you've got traditional high school friendship with a bit of cattiness. Love it. Love it. This is a book I will always rate a 10 out of 10. There wasn't anything I was like, no, too much of this, too little of this, nothing of... I loved it. 10 out of 10 for me. Twilight. Oh, so thank you for watching. That's the Twilight review for me. And next time you'll see me with 2 other books. We'll see. Bye.